Primal TV. We're here with Dinosaur Pile-Up. So, what's the difference for you guys from playing festivals to like your own headline shows?
I guess they're kind of different vibes. Like playing a festival, we love playing festivals because they're just super fun, and there's always loads of bands that we know that we've toured with and stuff. So we like kind of getting there early and having a beer and kind of catching up with everybody. So that's kind of, I don't know, is that right?
Yeah, it's different because it's not your crowd, I guess.
Yeah.
Half of it, at least, anyway.
Yeah. And also, like, there's just they're really exciting. Like, there's loads of killer bands that we want to see, and it's just nice to turn up and have fun and stuff. I guess with headline shows,
it's a bit more relaxed.
It's a bit more relaxed. It's like, it's your crowd, so everybody there is just going to have a good time. So we have an even better time. I don't know. We basically just have.
Yeah, they feel frantic. They're really fun, but like we're going to set up in 15 minutes and play and then get off and go, and then someone else is going to do the same thing. Like, it's manic, but it's
intense.
Exciting. Yeah.
We basically just have fun all the time, though. So.
You share quite a strong likeness with Weezer, but sort of where does that come from, and who would you say as well, like other bands that you share a likeness with as well?
Well, I mean, I guess the likeness to Weezer is because we all love Weezer. Yeah. The Blue Album is probably one of our favourite collective albums ever.
Still have that in the van. Still have like early Foo Fighters records in the van that we still blast.
Yeah. So all of that alternative stuff, we still slam, and like it's still our favourite stuff. Who else? Who do we have a likeness to? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Don't know really. I don't know.
That's the end.
That's it.
Yeah, we've been spinning this band. Not that we really have a likeness to them. I guess if we have a slight likeness to Weezer, I guess you could say we have a slight likeness to this other band. We've been spinning Roswell Kid from the States, but we've only discovered them like 2 months ago, and they're so good. Like, it's really. It's really strong Weezer stuff, but it's kind of heavier and it's fun. It's just a killer band, so I hope we meet them sometime.
So what's been your favourite show so far, like as a band? Like, you've been together quite a while. What's been the best one? Yeah.
That is a hard question.
That's like asking to look back 5 years.
Yeah.
It's always the next one.
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
I do remember though the vibe when we played a big show in Tokyo, and that was our first time in Tokyo, and for Summer Sonic Festival, and that was
massive.
That was probably one of the most amazing experiences ever. Just a really killer crowd, a shitload of people there.
The other side of the world.
We were just like, what are we doing? And the whole crowd was singing the words back and just losing it, and we were like, this is fucking insane. And it's nice for us as well, like, we like small stages kind of as much as we like big stages, but for completely different reasons. Yeah. And that was a really big stage, so we just had a lot of fun. Yeah, it was good.
What's the most important thing for you guys when you're playing as a band?
Not to fuck up. I don't know. What is the most important thing? Just to have a good time, really. Like, never to stress out about anything too much. We've been playing music for a long time, so I think, like, we've learned a lot, and there's been periods when we'd like stress out about a show. There's been periods where we'd just not stress out at all and probably be super hammered and not play very well and stuff.
I think it's getting the beer to time ratio.
Yeah.
I think that is genuinely our biggest worry.
Yeah. It really is. Like, I think it's just about, like, now I feel like, I don't know, we're just in a really good place. We just enjoy every show. We like, I don't know, the main thing is just enjoying it for us and everybody else. Like, we don't want anyone in the crowd not to be having a good time, and we don't want to not have a good time either. So,
how's the tour going so far? This one.
The tour was brand new.
Huh?
The tour was brand new.
Yes.
I don't know where I'm at. Yeah, it's killer.
We love those guys.
Yeah.
Really
so
nice
watching them
festival.
every night, it's killer, and it's been going down really well. So, and Europe's been ace.
It's nice. It's nice to just tour with a bunch of people that are just really nice people, and it's weird for us. Like, we're kind of at a point now where we can generally call all those guys like good friends of ours, and vice versa. Like, I guess you get kind of close when you do big tours together, and because this is like we've now done a couple with Brand New, like we know them really well, and it's just a real pleasure. Yeah, it's just a pleasure for us to see them again, and like vice versa, and you know, Jesse. Yeah, I don't know, it's good. Jesse always comes out and plays Nature Nurture, which is a trip for us, and it's just a good vibe.
Is there anything planned for the near future? Any videos or anything like that?
Yeah, we've got a video about to drop actually for 11/11.
Yeah, I don't know when that comes out, but it is going to come out.
Yeah. It's just waiting, dangling.
Yeah, so we've got that coming out. We'll have a few things dropping and stuff.
Yeah. What inspired the name when you guys started up?
Dinosaur Pilot.
Yeah.
I watched a stupid movie that had a dinosaur pilot in it, and I thought it was really ridiculous, so I called it Dinosaur Pilot. Yeah, I didn't really think at the time that
we'd be asked about it in every interview.
Yeah, or like 10 years later or whatever. Like,
still be explaining the story.
Yeah, so that's how it happened. Anyway,
have you got any more festivals planned for this year, or?
Yeah.
Yes. I think we'll be at festival.
Yeah. In Japan.
We'll be at
Summer Sonic
in Japan.
We're doing one in India again.
Yeah, we're doing a couple in India, but I can't remember the names. And then we'll be doing a few more UK ones. So it'll be a pretty busy summer, I guess.
How would you explain the difference in style between your early work and sort of coming up to your more recent releases?
It's hard to avoid cliches of questions like that, other than that it's more mature, maybe a bit darker.
Yeah, I don't know, like I guess the early stuff was written and like I was like in my teens or you know young, and like now we're like mid-20s or whatever. We've toured a lot. You kind of, I don't know, your style is bound to change. I don't think our style has changed too much. We've just gotten better at playing our instruments.
I think you realise what you want to play live.
Yeah.
And then you start writing more things to suit the live show.
Yeah.
To suit yourself as well, I guess.
Yeah.
Stop worrying about, well, not completely stop worrying about what people might want to hear, but start taking your own, what you think it should be more. You've got a bit more experience under the belt.
We just basically wrote 11 songs for the new album where there would be a middle eight, which we were like, can't wait to get to that bit.
Yeah. And also songs that I could actually play live.
Yeah.
Do you guys find is it harder to write now that you're sort of a lot more busy than in the early days, or was it easier to write back then and sort of release work?
You've never had a problem writing?
No, not really. I write all the time, and so I mean, I guess if we're away a lot and I don't get a chance to write, that can be frustrating.
You've made a rig now where you can write on the road.
Well, yeah, like Mike said, I've kind of made this thing so I can write all the time. And also, if anything, like sound checks are where most of the seeds of a song actually happen. So we'll have 5 minutes in a sound check where we're bored and we'll just kind of bust out something that we like, and it's like a riff or whatever. And if it's killer, I'll remember it and then start writing off the back of that. So in many ways, it kind of works both ways. Like, yeah.
And the last question, sort of, what's your reception like abroad, sort of in US, India, and Japan, sort of and how do they compare to like the UK crowd?
I think we only really notice like the first time you play to a completely unknown crowd is that they tend to be a little bit more receptive abroad.
Yeah,
definitely more attentive. I think they're sort of there definitely to listen to like whoever's put in front of them.
Also in Japan, there's a lot more people. I mean, that's one of the most shocking things. Like turning up in Japan and being like, "Oh, this is going to be weird." See how it goes, and then like walking on stage and being like, "Holy fuck, that's a lot of people!" Like, so yeah, that's pretty weird. I guess it's cool for us. It's a really good feeling when you walk out and you don't know what to expect, and the crowd singing the words back. That's killer. So like, I can remember when we played the Scala in London, and obviously that was our headline show, and it was our crowd, and everyone that was there just like really wanted to be there, and they were big fans and stuff, and it was just like definitely like so loud in the room, like people singing back and stuff. But we didn't expect that in other countries, and like especially in Japan, it's just surprising that people like know the words, and like that's just really encouraging for us as a band.
Cool. Thank you guys. It's been Primal TV with Dinosaur Pile Up, and I hope you have a good day.
Thanks.